Hello and welcome back to my C# certification. This week I worked on the inheritance and polymorphism section of the course, and as we can see I have everything I learned this week in my engineering notebook. We can see I learned about this inheritance, which allows a class to derive from a base class, like a dog or cat can derive from a class animal. So it's cool. It allows you to create, like, yeah, said, like, little subspecies of a class. It's pretty cool. I learned that there are protected members, which are like private members, but they can be accessed from derived classes. Sealed classes cannot be inherited by other classes. Polymorphism is using the same method for different implementations. The virtual keyword allows for the same method to be overridden and have these different implementations. That's how you use the polymorphism. Abstract classes are a template-based class that can only contain abstract methods that have no code. So I will get back to that abstract methods with no code in a second, because an interface is an abstract class that only contains abstract members, and classes that implement an interface must define all of the methods in the interface. So, I was going to show off this abstract classes, the interfaces, the stuff. So here I have a little program open here, which is actually the code project for interfaces. I have this program open here, and as we can see, what this does is it takes a color and the equipment used for a car, and it'll output what the color and equipment for a car is. So how this uses the interfaces. So as we can see, we have two interfaces right here, one called iColor and one called iEquipment. And in iColor, it has a function or a method getColor, and the iEquipment interface has getEquipment. So if we come down to our public class car, we can see it inherits the iColor and iEquipment interfaces. Therefore, we must define the methods down here. We have getColor, which will write a line of color, and then it'll say the color, and then the getEquipment method writes the same thing except equipment, and it'll write the equipment. And as we can see here in our main method, we are creating a new car and using the functions getColor and getEquipment. So if I were to run this program, I can say it has a blue color and it has standard equipment, and I click submit. We can see that it will print out the color blue and the equipment is standard. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching this weekly C# certification update.